Start of the day, we're heading out to Home Depot. I swear we live there now. Every time we renovate this place or like paint or whatnot, we go to Home Depot at least 5 times a day. So even when we plan out what we're gonna buy and like list the things, we still somehow land back at Home Depot. You got everything?
Let's go.
Let's
go.
go.
For a trip.
Let go. Let go. He's still in there. Stubborn. Stubborn baby. Here at Home Depot, just browsing around. These are on sale, guys, and I just gave a bunch of these away to my friend. It's too hot to be turning up the heat here. Oh, look how cute. Lighting for kids. Oh my god, some lady came up to me and she was like, you look like you have a basketball in there. And I was like, yeah, I know. And she was like, it looks like you have about 3 or 4 more weeks because it's not low. And I was like, yeah, I have 2. Please be on time. Okay, we're heading to Errands tea time. Get myself some treats. I got myself treats there too, but it's too far. And there's hubby with my boba. Thank you. Okay, so we got green tea, Earl Grey tea with pudding, and we got popcorn chicken in there somewhere. Yay!
We need to tint the windows.
Okay.
Like
for baby?
Especially the back, yeah.
Alright.
It's hot out here.
Very hot. Today, what is it? What's the degree outside?
Probably 100.
We are back home right now, and Brian is doing some more taping, clearing things out before we paint tonight. It's really, really hot, so we want to keep our energy kind of like minimal. Right now, I'm just sitting here bouncing on this ball just to get baby to come out. And baby is just stubborn as heck. So I Googled on the internet and tried to see like why my belly is so high up like this. And people say that it doesn't matter if it's high or low. It really depends on the person, and anything can happen. Everyone is different, and that sometimes like for first-time moms, it could be low, it could be high. It really doesn't matter. Sometimes you can also go into labor and then the baby will drop much later, like during labor. So others, you know, drop 3 weeks before. So who knows? But the weird part is that I dropped a couple weeks ago. Now he's just like climbing back up. So I'm like, dude, time to get out. Time to get evicted and evacuate. Can't stay in there forever. Anyways, yeah, we got the fan going on right here. I opened the door because it's super hot. The air is going on. We closed the garage because it's hot outside. And trying to make the best of today. Corona is like burning. Burning, burning. All right, let's do this. Let's keep bouncing. Ah! And still, no outie yet. Okay, everything is all nicely wrapped up and time to spray. Brian cleared out everything and now he's gonna suit up and start spraying. It's about 12 a.m. and my husband is downstairs right now in the garage painting away. He doesn't want me around the area because of the fumes and the, you know, sniffing, all that stuff is not good for baby. So right now I'm just sitting here on this bouncing ball once again. Hopefully it helps. I'm just hopeful. It's been a moment. I've been so busy, so I have been a little bit behind on answering your questions and stuff. So today I got around to it, so hopefully I answered all your questions. Right now I'm trying to figure out what else I can do to this place. I know we're putting a lot of work and effort into clearing it out, but I just have a bad habit of just wanting to make this place clean. We are not going to be living here. We're going to be in LA most of the time and probably look for a place down there to stay for the bulk of our time because Brian's job is down there and it's a hassle to drive back and forth. And since we do have an employee here living by himself, we kind of want to make this place nice and neat and, you know, when I come home to this place, I don't really feel like good. So I kind of want to just clear everything and have a fresh new start. We might rent out the place. I asked Brian to sell it, but he was like, no, it's a good house. It's a good investment home. We bought it about 9 years ago, so the price went up, and I think maybe we're going towards maybe renting out each room. Who knows? But yeah, all the rooms are pretty much empty. At the time when I bought the house, I bought it because my parents were in trouble with their place, and my sisters were still living with my parents. So it was kind of one of those things where Brian was like, okay, we have to step in and do something because your sisters are there, and they're your parents as well. So we're like, okay, let's help them out a little bit. And I didn't really want to buy something this big. This place has like, what, 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. So right now, nobody lives here. It feels like a waste. And those were the requirements my parents wanted at the time when they wanted a house. They asked me to buy them a house. They wanted to live around here. They didn't want anything like less than 4,500 square feet. I don't know. It has to be like that extravagant. So I think I wanted to make them happy, and it just kind of felt like no matter what I did or what I provided them, it was just still like not good enough. So yeah, because of that, and you know, my feelings towards this house is not really good. I just want to make it feel a little bit better by just clearing out things, tidying up. And for those who stay here or rents this place, I want this place to be a nice, you know, homey place. I know I travel a lot to hotels and such, and so I know the feeling when I go into a hotel room and it's like, oh my god, what is this place? So therefore I don't know, I just have this thing where I get crazy when I have guests here. I want to make the place as nice as possible for people. I remember the first time I moved in here, I didn't want to renovate. I didn't buy any furniture. It was very slow. And when people started staying here, like when my friends came to stay, I remember Kat and Loie came to stay, and that's when I really started to fix up each room. Other people came to stay. I fixed up that room, another room, and then Brian's stepbrother came and I fixed up. Like, it has to be like a certain reason for me to fix up a room in order for me to make the place nice. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But anyway, throughout the years, every room is starting to get like put together nicely, and so now that it's this place is almost 80% fixed up, I kind of want to just keep going until I can't go anymore. And since I'm kind of nesting, that's another reason. Even though I'm not staying here. Sorry, Gassy. I just want to do something. I just want to nest everywhere I go. And I think Brian's in the same mood too, because he's been working a lot and he's been like trying to balance his time with law school and work and not be too bored with each subject. So yeah, it's a lot of work, and we've been trying all day to call people to come and do it for us, like paint the house and concrete, and like people are just not responsive. It's weird because it's like a business and you want to, you know, have, you know, customers, but a lot of people aren't responsive. I called the maid to come and clean, but none of them were responsive. So I feel like we're going to do everything ourselves. Once again, a lot of work into this house, but I know my personality. I just want to make this place nice and neat for whoever is staying here in the future. And when we rent out this place, I'm going to probably keep all the furniture intact. So whoever rents here will probably have everything furnished and won't have to deal with bringing their furniture in. So yeah, hopefully this house will grow onto me. I mean, it brings a lot of, you know, memories that were really not good. Even my sisters, when they came home, they're like, oh, Eastville. I mean, not specifically this house, but just Eastville. It just makes them feel a certain way. So it's like, yeah. So we all kind of got together and Marie Kondoed this place. And since they're gone, I want to finish up Marie Kondoing this place. Or Minnie Kiwoing this place. yeah, so lots of things to do, more touch-ups. I have to touch up the room that my brother was in because he damaged it pretty, yeah, so gotta do that. Just basically clearing out and making this place feel like a breath of fresh air again, because I don't want to feel this way every single time I come home to my own place, and it's just been really difficult. I do feel bad about my family, tearing apart, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to deal with this anymore in my life, and I've always been the one that always fixes things in my family, so not this time. I feel like it's just too much, and if they care enough, they would do something, but obviously it hasn't been any progress on their end. And so since I've been doing it all these years and trying to fix things for everybody, I think it's time to just let go and let them fly and figure out things on their own. And I feel like I always step in and try to help everybody in my family, but we have lots of issues that are not cleared, and I know that a lot of people don't know what happens in my family. I tend to just vlog, the good times, and when the bad times happen, you're like, well, what happened? And I'm just like, okay, I haven't really explained much. I'm just like spurts here and there, but it's really hard to explain. You have to be in my shoes to really understand what really goes down. So yeah, we have so many dynamics of why I'm upset and things that are just built up and accumulated throughout the years. So it's just really I don't know, I just feel like pulling teeth every single time I try to bring this family together. It's been years, and every single year our family just slowly falls apart. And just seeing my sister coming to visit and then leaving, doing her own thing and making herself happy, made me realize, wow, you are probably the only person or the first person in the family that just went off and did your own thing. No matter what mom and dad says, you just did things to make yourself happy, which is something I should learn from you, because I've just been pleasing everybody this whole time, and I feel like I almost robbed my husband and myself of our own life. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like I'm in the middle. Like, I always want to help other people, but at the same time I don't help myself, and it's like a tug of war of like between two worlds. And Brian and I are always like wanting to help people, but for Brian, he's always like, yeah, I want to help people, and if they don't turn out the way that I want, then that's fine, it's up to them. But for me, it's kind of like, dude, I help you, so shouldn't you improve yourself? I feel like when you don't, or make an effort on your end, it feels like you just kind of like don't care. And Brian's just like, who cares? And I'm like, well, I care. That's just one side of the troubles in the family. There's a whole new other side that's crazier, but this is just very small, and at times I feel very unappreciative. That's the main problem. I don't mind helping people, but when I feel like they keep asking more and more and more, it just makes me feel so exhausting, like so tired. So yeah, I hope you guys kind of understand my ramblings. My brain is just everywhere these days, and I'm just hoping that baby will come out, so I'm just blabbering. But yeah. Here's an update. White walls. Fresh new start. This is one coat only, Brian?
2 coats.
2 coats? Are you almost done?
I'm done.
Okay.
So, well, I'm done with the flat. And tomorrow we're gonna do the baseboard and the doors. That's gonna be a pain.
You look cute.
And then after that, gotta power wash all this, and then.
Were you wearing a mask this whole time?
Yeah, why?
Oh, okay, just want to make sure you don't.
Except eye. It's getting too foggy. So yeah, I gotta power. We do the baseboard, then we power wash, and then we do the little grind.
Looks good. Looks fresh.